Hello, welcome. Another unboxing of the Zipbox by ZipTac. You may have noticed I'm not at my kitchen table and I'm not behind the camera. My house, it's a bomb site, gonna be honest. My fiance is there at the moment working on a wedding. She's a florist and there is flowers, there are flowers everywhere. So I'm at my parents', nice bit of scenery. Let's get started. Be using the Gas Monkey knife from last month's box. I've been beating on this for the last month or so just to give it sort of a bit of a trial by fire, and I'll be doing a full review on this little blade. And a bit of a hint, I like it. It has some drawbacks, but I like it. Moving on. The hint for this month was something about fishing, which is good timing. So I've been getting to a fair bit of fishing lately. Unsuccessfully, might I add, but I'm trying. Alright, so this is the Zipbox for November, as we can see. And there is the contents, if you want to have a look at that. Alright, so this is the Pro Box. We'll start with the, better get that out of the way. We'll start with the contents of the basic box. The first thing up, we have freeze-dried bait. I've not seen this before. I've not used this before. I hope it works. I don't see why it wouldn't. By Cedar Summit. Cedar Summit's good. They got good shit. I'm sure it works. I think the only thing stopping me catching fish is the idiot behind the reel. So, step 1, tear off top of packet. I'm not going to do it right now. Step 2, add water to contents. Can be collected from where you are fishing. Step 3, reseal packet with Ziploc seal. Step 4, wait for the bait to hydrate approximately 5 to 10 minutes. Step 5, once hydrated, bait is ready to use. I wonder if you have to hydrate it all at once, or you can just hydrate a little bit at a time. I don't see why you couldn't. I don't see why you couldn't. Long shelf life at 3+ years, which is awesome. Not that it will be lasting that long with me. Sweet! He's got a goofy look on his face. I got a goofy look, so who am I to judge? Up next. What the fuck? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I love patches. I love morale patches. I love them so much. So this is, alright, I want that one. A PVC patch. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Why am I struggling to talk? I'm sorry. I'm struggling to talk and the video has just begun. I apologise. The universal acronym for the situations you may find yourself in is PVC patch is a perfect accessory. I'm struggling today. Accessory for your hat, backpack or patch collection with a recommended retail price of $10. I like that. That felt like a really, really strong Velcro too. That really grabbed. That is sweet. Put that on my pack when I get home. Okay, day up next, the Condor Tactical Gear Keychain. I see it. Oh, hiding. You didn't see any of this. Alright, so this is the Condor Tactical Gear Keychain. Along with Cedar Summit, Condor make good shit. They just do. Hang on. Ah, they make the patch as well. Condor. Condor. I can't open that one either. when in doubt, cut that bitch open. So that's quite heavy duty. It's thick webbing. That feels like a really sturdy clip. I'll chuck that on my keys. Right now. Perfect. Oh, off to a great start. Okay. The next thing in the basic box. I looked at buying these a few weeks ago. It's the Gerber Gator fillet knife, or fillet knife if you're so inclined. This has a really cool feature. Which I don't know if Gerber has pioneered this, or this is stolen from somewhere else. I'd like to think they didn't steal this idea, but I'll show you in uno momento. Holy shit. Probably not the safest way to open the package. Move that out of the way. Nice and flexible. Doesn't feel that sharp, to be honest. That's okay. I can fix that up. It's a nice rubberized grip handle. It actually feels really nice. It just molds into your hand. There's little detents, so you can pinch right up high. So you've got a lot more control. I personally like to pinch onto the blade, but that's just me. I thought that might have been a bit sharper out of the box. Not to worry, because the feature I was talking about earlier, right there, it's got two ceramic rods, so you can rework the edge on your blade when it gets dull. Just like so. That's already better. Still not fantastic, but that's already better. But I will go home and I will fix it up on the Lansky. Nice and tight, I like that. I looked at buying one of these probably about 3 weeks ago from my local outdoor fishing hunting shop, whatever you want to call it. And I didn't at the time. I'm not sure why. I've got an old Jarvis Walker knife that I use on the very rare occasions where I actually catch something that I wanted to replace. It's a bit old. I don't really like it. It doesn't feel great in the hand. So I looked at that, but for some reason I passed it up. And I'm actually glad I did, because now I have one. Alright, next up. Grinny Gear Survival Fishing Kit. Traditional zip, where are we? Zip tack business card and sticker. I'll add that one to the gun safe. Got quite a few on there now. Alright, so this is the survival fishing kit. Yes, it is. It has 20 metres of 15-pound fishing line. Yeah. 10 assorted hooks, 8 assorted swivels, 8 sinkers, 2 scented soft plastics, one lighter. Why would you have a lighter? 2 star glow lights and 1 razor blade. Let's have a look at this, shall we? I'm really intrigued as to what is in here. It's a very small. Let me get that out of the way. It's a very small kit. Alright. Speaking of Jarvis Walker, oh, they're probably little glow sticks. Yes, they are. Spider. Bend, snap, and shake. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, 2 each packet. So I'm just feeling. Now this is the little baggie of goodies. So this looks like, yes, this is, I'm not going to open this because this is shrink wrapped. This is a whole bunch of swivels and hooks. I thought it was in bubble wrap, but it's actually shrink wrapped. It's all in there pretty good. I don't want to open that up and have them loose everywhere. In here we also have, if I can get out with my fat little sausage fingers, 2 of the scented lures, which looks like little centipede type thingamajigs. Very cool. What do they smell like? I'm guessing like crap, but my curiosity is going to get the best of me. So I've got birds everywhere. That's not great. Shouldn't have done that. And 2, 4, 6, 8 sinkers of 2 different sizes. Yes. That's really cool. This is the fishing line and the lighter, obviously, and a razor blade. Now, I understand what the razor blade's for, but I don't know why they would have included a lighter. Not complaining, but seems to be quite odd. Very cool. Pop all this away and move on. We'll just pretend that's all away neatly. Okay, the original box. Oh, I have one of these already. It's awesome. Bob Cooper Survival Kit. I got one 3 years ago. I did the Bob Cooper Survival course. It was a gift for my 30th birthday. I spent, I think, 3 days with Bob and his colleague Cameron, who's also a really nice guy. Bob's great. I might have mentioned it a couple of times. So I already have this kit, but since I have 2, I'll keep one in my hunting pack and I'll keep one in the car. I'm not going to go through this whole kit because it is quite comprehensive. If you're looking for a survival kit, I do highly recommend this one. It is quite comprehensive, and as far as pre-made kits go, it's probably one of the better ones out there. Alright, so what do we have here? That's just a list of everything that's included. Stuff it, we'll just go through it. I'll make this quick. Here we have a couple of clear plastic bags. Number of uses. I guess probably the main use is water procurement. They're great if you want to make, I think it's called a solar still. I might be getting that wrong. Also for, if you can put it over green branches with, not green branches with a lot of greenery and seal it off. The plant or the branch will perspire. You can collect that condensation. You've got fresh drinking water. Just make sure the plant's not toxic and there's no bird shit or whatever on the leaves and you'll be sweet. A little magnifying lens. If I can get that bad boy out. There we go. If you are going to have this in your kit, I suggest practicing with it because it's not quite as easy as you might imagine. Pop it over there. A couple of band-aids. I've only got 4. 2 iodine pads, 2 alcohol pads. Not only good for sterilizing wounds or disinfecting a wound, but also good for fire starting. A sachet of coffee so you can have a brew when you're stuck out in the middle of nowhere. A makeup removal pad. I know there's no one, there it is. There's 2 in my kit. Not really for removing makeup. Tinder for lighting a fire. Tea bag if you're not a coffee drinker, if you want to brew. A lens, a mirror for signaling. Itty bitty sewing kit. 1, 2, 3, 4 aqua tabs. Great to have in there. Little glucose tablet to give you a little burst of energy. Sterile scalpel. A little bit of cordage. Maybe 1 or 2 mil. I think about 1 mil cordage. I don't know how much is there, but probably not enough. but you should be carrying more with you anyway. Wire that I assume is snare wire. I don't know what else you use it for. I guess you could use it for lashing a shelter together if you run out of cordage. You might be able to fashion a fishing hook out of it. I really don't know. There's a bit of wire in there. A little makeshift fishing kit with little split sinkers. So there's that as well. A little bouillon cube, little stock, so you can make like a little beef broth. Sprinkle it on one of your fish if you want to catch it, and sprinkle it on your fish when you catch it if you want to add a bit of flavour. A little multi-tool, which feels better than the one that was in my kit. Or does it? No, mine had the same problem in mine. It doesn't actually work. It doesn't open. I ended up replacing it with a Leatherman Micro Squirt. Squirt maybe? Yeah, that needs to be replaced. Not great that it doesn't work. Yeah. That'll pretty much be going straight in the bin, and I'll replace it with something a bit higher quality. Sorry, Bob. Not great. A little torch. Now, mine came with a loose battery. This might have it in there already. No. No. What does it? Oh, it does. There was just a little bit of plastic to stop the circuit being completed. No. Actually says on there, remove paper. Good one, Brad. I know it's daylight out here, but as you can see, it's not super bright. It'll get the job done, but it's nothing fantastic. It works. Unlike that. Let's look at the other things on there quickly. Oh, wow. I have butter knives at home that are sharper than this. That's terrible. That bottle opener ain't gonna open shit. I don't even know what they are. I don't even think they're gonna work as screwdriver bits. This is terrible. Sorry, Bob, but this is terrible. That file's not filing anything. That is not aggressive whatsoever. The only thing on there that might actually work is that Phillips head screwdriver. And maybe that can opener. No, even that can opener feels dull. That point is so rounded. It's disappointing, Bob. Disappointing. Little fire steel. Ooh, this is an upgraded one. Mine's not like this. This has a whistle. That's not loud enough at all. So I'm scraping the coating off. Throws a good spark. That saw blade doesn't look the best, but I tell you what, that's aggressive. It's more aggressive than that file. That actually worked quite well. Oh, here we go. A better whistle. Good whistle. Really loud. Sorry, Pippa. My parents' dog's just down there and she shit herself. Little pencil. Another stock cube. Maybe that one's beef, that one's chicken. Doesn't matter. A little button compass, which is accurate. Good. Some tweezers, which they never go astray. A little deck of playing cards. These are really cool because not only are they usable cards, if you can get them out, what they have on them, a bit hard to handle. There's little survival hints and tips. cooked game. You don't want to eat your game raw, full of diseases and pests. Protection first, look after yourself. Make sure you got the appropriate clothing on. Avoid wind chill. Just little hints and tips like that. So if you're stuck out and about, there's a bit of a helping hand there. Oh, I missed one. What's that one? Created by Bob Cooper, used as a guide in a real survival situation. All other times, have fun. Means leave alone. I don't know if you can see that. I'm assuming that's in there somewhere. And the last thing, which in my other kit I'm almost certain was a Smith & Wesson, and it looks very similar to this, also missing the thumb stud, is this little folding knife. It's got no markings on it. Don't know. Almost the same, not quite, almost the same. It's got a decent edge, much better than that multi-tool. I don't quite think it's shaving sharp. Nah. I don't know what these scales are. They look like they're cheap and nasty, but they're very aggressive, which is good. Nice little liner lock. The action's a bit clunky. It's not super smooth, but doesn't matter. It'll work when it needs to. The centering's pretty decent. It's not fantastic, but it's pretty decent. Probably my biggest pet peeve. It's a pocket. It's a tip down carry. Why? Doesn't matter. It is what it is. So this is really cool. I do love this. I do love this. This is gonna be a nightmare to pack away, but she'll be right. All right. I love that. Next thing, the Pro Zipbox, which is a Nitecore lantern, valued at $90. I've never seen this before. The LA30 Biofuel Camping Lantern. Biofuel Camping Lantern utilises 8 high CRI LEDs and 3 red LEDs. Max output up to 250 lumens. Not bad for a little lantern. Powered by either the built-in high capacity rechargeable lithium ion battery or 2 AA batteries. Let's bust this out and have a look-see, shall we? So it looks like we have a spare seal, a little USB charging cable, Nitecore warranty card, and the instructions. To be fair, it's a lantern. How hard can it be? I don't think I'm going to need those. Ooh. There's a little... Oh! Hello. It's magnetic. Cool. So you can hang her up, him up, it up. I don't want to assume gender. Alright, there's the button. Ooh, so we've got 1, 2, 3 settings. I think that's what it said. Maybe, or did I just make that up? Maybe I made that up. No, 4. No, 3. That's really bright. I don't know how well that's picking it up. That's really bright. So press and hold to turn it off. Why is it? How do you get the red? Oh. See a little beacon. Beep, beep. Flashy. Oh, hang on. SOS. That's mad. I like that a lot. What's that little door there? Oh, that's a USB charging flappy protector thingy. There we go. So we've got corellas going nuts on the bird seat over there. They're a bit distracting. So, there we have it. This is the November box by ZipTac. Love it, as per usual. This just seems to be getting better and better. So if you haven't already jumped on board, please do. This is sweet as. I love it. Until next time, guys. Cheers.